Jack Daniels, made with their sour mash whiskey formula, made out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. I have still yet to visit this distillery, but that's where all the magic happens. And it is finally delivery day. The Jack Daniels Tennessee apple whiskey has arrived. Here is what they look like. Got them available in the pint sizes, the 5th sizes, and the liter sizes. Pricing wise, the 5th goes for about $27.99, the same price as about the Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire. So it's reasonably priced, and I think that customers will enjoy it. 35% alcohol in it. Every single drop of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey is sold right from the Cave Spring in Lynchburg, Tennessee, and that's where all the magic's been happening for over 150 years. And now, with their release of this apple flavored one, it'll give customers a good taste for their taste buds. Getting into how Jack Daniels makes their whiskey barrels, it is an interesting process. There's a lot of construction that goes into it, and believe it or not, the wooden barrels which store whiskey during its aging process account for most of its flavor. And it's kind of like how some people think their favorite mugs make coffee taste better, except that it's in fact grounded in reality. First, what they do is get themselves some fresh cut white American oak. The wood is sourced from around the country and sent on an all expense paid trip to the Brown Forman, the company that owns Jack Daniels' cooperage facility, where it's made on their barrels on site. And for your information, for any extremely ambitious lumber thieves, there's at least $30 million worth of wood in the cooperage at this one time. The newly cut wood also needs to be dried out. Think of drying process as lumber's version of a juice cleanse. Fourthly, after the great outdoors, the wood is stacked in a giant hot box. Before the barrels take shape, the wood needs to be finished and is done in a drying process by being exposed to hot heat. And they usually achieve that by putting it in a giant warehouse-sized kiln. A real human fits it all together, not a machine. Each stave is fitted by a living, breathing person instead of a soulless, job-stealing robot at a raising station. This is pretty important because the workers ensure that the barrels are watertight and secure. Next comes the toast, a Jack Daniels signature move. These things are toasted at 450 degrees Fahrenheit to break down the vanillins in the wood, which are released into the whiskey, which help give them flavor. Jack Daniels is one of the few that toasts the barrels before they're casually set on fire. This charring process is a pretty intense process. The open barrels are put into a gas burner and straight up put to a flame. With temperatures reaching as high as 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, the sugar in the wood is caramelized, adding another note of flavor into the whiskey. There's a new bottle from Jack Daniels. It's Jack Daniels apple flavor. Apple's been very popular over the last couple of years. Crown Royals has their apple line, Jim Beam has theirs, and now, crafted from Jack Daniels, a little bit of apple liqueur and some of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey. It smells like a crisp green apple. It goes smooth. That little bit of an apple, it's a smooth finish. 35% alcohol. I liked it. It's got a smooth flavor, and I don't even think I gotta mix this with anything. It'd be good just by itself right out the bottle. You gotta try some of this. It's an original recipe from Jack Daniels.